did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Ooh!
Became Archduke. Our
That outfit is sick!
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
Right.
She's like, oh, yeah, I am not in the mood to talk to her right now.
Go to her, you fool.
But as soon as hey, you need some head, dude.
Right, you lot.
You need a girl like her to cheer you up. Give her a lifetime and get the woohoos going on.
Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Dang, you should have knocked the door, buddy.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived.
I don't know.
about
I still
Phoenix.
cannot wrap my hand around the fact that they were fighting and did not recognize
Rosaria
each other
had
until after the
lost
fight.
leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
The turtles exchanging blows to understand each other is taken way too far here.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Time to explain.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, you didn't.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second Eikon of Fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Oh, he's teasing her too.
Sorry.
Or him.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black.
Dang.
Got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
So you just crafted that weapon, so we don't need to buy it, of course.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Do we even have that ability?
You got out else? Off you go then. And best of luck.
I should...
Alright, let me take a look at... We don't even have it, ability for that anyways.
Say thank you to Gav too.
We're looking at half a dozen. The
Yep.
bunks are made up. I can move.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Alright. Let's see what's he up
Mine's
to.
made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah,
I'd be lost without you.
yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards.
He's like, this is so awkward.
I will.
Can somebody help me get that out of this conversation?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
All right. 3 reads.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
What a touching moment.
Should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this.
All right. It's a big whore.
No holding back.
Oh, come on.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal.
Let's go.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do.
Oh, where do these scorpions come from?
Sick of Toggle. Give them all you've got, boy.
Sick. Get over here. Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. They camouflaged!
Give them all you've got. That's enough. Stay down. I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Ready goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pond. It was good, honest work building the aqueduct. We'll get proper. There's proper trades, not just selling out.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
We're getting paid big time on this one.
us to Eastpool?
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Get him, boy.
Oh!
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Interesting. I say I'm like almost 10 hours in.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come.
How are you doing today?
For food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Now give me that money.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
You said good. Got off work playing between Dead by Daylight and Street Fighter 6. That's good.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day.
I haven't played Dead by Daylight in
human beings.
forever.
Now they
I haven't been playing much Street Fighter 6 either.
Beggar wouldn't spit on him.
Which I need to be.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Alright. Let's make that moolah!
It was good, honest work building that.
So how you feel about playing Street Fighter 6? Feel like you've been improving? Like I should be? Cause oh lord, I've been slacking really bad on Street Fighter 6. I just now started playing JP. That's how much of a slacker I've been.
And assumed it was best for all concerned.
Can I ride this thing?
But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
I see a blue chocobo in the distance over there. Get over here!
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Sick of Toggle. Over here.
Wow, she just took on that all by herself. Nice. Love it. Phase are Lily and Jury. And War Tour is insane. Yeah, that's usually how it is for every fighting game. For the first year. Or first season. That's not a Chocobo, I guess? Dang, I don't remember when was the last time I actually fought a Chocobo in a Final Fantasy game. Because they're usually allies, of course. Oh, wow. What?
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
The original Nintendo.
Let's go and see.
Yeah. You got exactly, yep. Yeah, this game easily could have won would be game of the year, but the question is how, if it wasn't for Tears of the Kingdom or Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I wonder who's gonna win it. And not to mention you got Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming out in October, so the battle for your game of the year is definitely gonna be intense. Golly. Heck? That's what I was trying to do, and it didn't go through. But the one thing I can say about having this playing this game, if you don't have an OLED screen, oh lord, you might want to turn up your brightness quite a bit because it is hard to see in the darker scenes. And of course, OLED screens are pretty pricey. Get your data from your PS4 to PS5. That's understandable. Yeah, so
Good day to you.
approach from the side.
The Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me. I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light. Ifrit. I don't want to die alone.
Oh lord.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
Oh lord.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You don't have an OLED screen. It's the shadows and the shade in this game it's gonna be pretty tough to see. Luckily, this is just a cutscene.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I was like, oh man, why am I doing all this?
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Where'd you get these turnips? From over Amber. Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
I need a pre-order. Oh, you just got it potted out. Oh, okay, never mind.
Care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye.
Oh, there you go.
My property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Okay.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
I think we can ride a Chocobo now. Which is great, because I don't want to walk everywhere anymore.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us.
I feel like if we didn't have to walk and actually, fast travel or at least travel quicker than the way we can. This stream we would probably get this cutscene ended like an hour ago. At the very least. Yeah, so nowadays, you definitely can get a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X You just won't see them out on the freaking floor of whatever store you're going to. You have to ask for them. Stores don't keep them out on display because they cause a lot of scenes.
Ah, Clive, you're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye.
Uh-oh.
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
No, not Sid.
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
It was nice having Sid around. But Jill's a good replacement because she does significantly more damage. I can definitely say that. I mean, I know with the accessory that we have, gaining more experience, we're definitely, you know, pulling ahead of enemies and levels, but still.
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
Sad back in my day, had it all out. Nowadays, you have people so bad you have to dodge spoilers online. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty downside right there.
Pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Let's make this quick. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
But as far as games let's go this year, so many games I'm not gonna be able to play them all. At least when they come out. So the only other game I got planned coming out that's that's gonna be a launch premiere for me. It's you're definitely gonna know.
I remember coming here with
It's gonna happen in basically this, no, 2/3 of the game. Yeah, so I expect Rebirth to be focusing a lot more on Aerith. You know all about? Yeah, okay.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rosfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy.
I was like, this is awkward.
We survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
She probably doesn't realize that they just met, like, you know, not too long ago.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
She has no idea what actually, what was, like, the true story behind it.
Poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Little does she know is that it was all done by Clive's accidental, of course.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
How are you gonna ask him if he doesn't want to sleep inside if you're gonna be out here too? What the heck?
13 years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia,
I am not gonna lie. Jill looks a lot like Tifa now.
I couldn't bear it anymore.
Of course, you got the hair color difference, but still.
To be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
She wants to go in. He's like so confused. What's going on?
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive.
You're trying to see what they'll change. Yeah, for the looks of it, they are definitely changing the story a little bit, but from what I see, it's not really too significant. Like that's dramatic as people make it seem like. But it's only been one game so far, of course.
Diana, perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Ooh! Became Archduke. Our family
That outfit is sick!
He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs.
I think that's the outfit that's on the cover too.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
can't believe they didn't actually tell her if that Clive actually accidentally killed him.
Go to the
Her
north.
husband.
You should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Oh, look at that outfit! Oh, they automatically equip for me? Okay. Oh, they... Okay, yeah, they're definitely upgrades. How about this one? Okay. Oh, man, this outfit. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the cat stuff charm because we're definitely gonna need some more money.
Let's go.
Experience, yeah. It's, we're calling pulling too far ahead.
Well met, friend.
Yep, don't need that. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and buy that. We're not gonna. We don't have the ability to utilize it though, but we're gonna get it later on. So, what are you hoping like some changes for the remake compared to the original?
See you then.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Yes.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
I don't think I'm gonna do that right away. Yeah, we're gonna sidetrack a little bit. We're gonna sidetrack a little bit and start doing the side quests that we've that were available to us before these. Get those out of the way before we forget. You got what you wanted. Aerith got more screen time and clarify how Cloud felt about her. Okay. I think that's gonna change due to the fact of what happened to Cloud prior to the event, or during the events prior to the game. So that could possibly change in Rebirth, or maybe even the third game after that one.
I hear the leathers are due.
I have to find him before the... Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the old time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Close friends.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Okay, I never got to clarify if I was able to ride Chocobos. Let me see. Okay. Maybe I guess I can't ride any Chocobos. As much as I wanted Cloud and Tifa, I understood why he took her death so hard. Okay.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
At least you're not one of like everybody says. All they want is, you know, is a deeper romantic relationship between Tifa and Cloud. I definitely know for fact everybody's gonna want that.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
I know for sure everybody wants that.
Lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt.
Because that definitely was a missing factor in the original game. And it's already showing a lot more deeper intel of their relationship in the remake than the entire original game ever did.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Yeah, that one scene where they slept at Aerith's house and Cloud had that dream sequence. If Aerith shows up, the whole dialogue told a lot more than people think. Yep.
Still East Bow's mended by the sound of it. I thought I might have a chance to put my feet up.
And the thing about the remakes is that scene alone definitely showed much better quality of life between their relationship than the original game did.
A corpse.
Or at least equivalent. But I don't think they're gonna go that much more detailed with Cloud and Tifa's relationship until the third game.
Need to see a body.
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Quest complete. Alright, we definitely gotta start using these skill points. Let's see here. Definitely want to see Flames of Rebirth. Gotta see that, how that's gonna go. And I guess I'll just fill out this circle before we do anything else. Because I don't think we can master him by doing something else. Okay. Yeah, change the ability. Nice, a rebirth, okay. So let's try to give that a try whenever we get in combat. There's one more thing that bothers me though. During the final boss, there's a scene that plays and Red had to explain what vision everyone saw. Did it look familiar to you? Not really. I'm not too familiar. I didn't actually play the original game. I just watched the LP of it. I binge watched it pretty much. But yeah, I think now I think about it. Yeah, it actually does look kind of familiar. Like the original Final Fantasy VII game was it definitely had a lot of details that it could not really explain.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard.
He's talking with that frown, it looks so weird.
It's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
You have an issue with what it was? Well, hopefully they'll, you know, show more of it, at the very least, or go into detail. But time can only tell, and we got, you know, basically half a year when that game comes out. But I don't even know. I don't think we're going to get to that point. Because there are going to be 3 games for sure.
This should be interesting.
Alright, let's try this. Ooh! No wonder that thing is so expensive in skill points.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
But I think that power takes a long time to recharge.
Any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Got it. Is a forge around here? No. Alright. We're just gonna have to deal with it later. Because we probably can upgrade some of our equipment at this point, since we haven't seen a forge in a while. But as I'll just talk about it a little bit later after this.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
What do you have to say?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
All right. I wish I could ride chocobos. Oh, be keepers themselves.
Can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
And
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.